All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is going to be a very short lesson, going into a conversation that I had with somebody that's like highly educated in this society, based on all the like characteristics that people would think makes you be established in this world, right? And when I was talking to this person, they asked me if I'd had the you know what, man, and I said no, and they kept asking me why and all of these things, and I got annoyed, so I started asking them some questions, right? And after I finished asking them these questions, they started getting scared, man, and they had to try and change the topic, man, because they couldn't explain the reason why they had taken this, because it didn't make no sense. And really deep down, they ended up realizing that they kind of made the wrong decision, man, right? And I said to them, if you had to get a C.H.I.P in your hand to prove that you had taken this, would you? And they said, oh no, it wouldn't happen in the UK because this is a liberal country. But before saying that, they didn't think that it was happening anywhere. So then I mentioned to them that it's happening in Sweden, right? And they said, I believe it is Sweden that it's happening. And I said it to them, and they said, oh well, that's Sweden though. And that's what I mean with these people, man. They kind of don't assume, or they don't believe that there's any possible way that this society is going to come to form, because they think that England's like a established place that believes in freedom, even though this same country had people running around wearing masks on their face for how many years, man, and had people not being able to do certain things if they didn't take part in a certain thing. I'm just going to get this scripture quickly, man. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as to veil upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? So a lot of people are gonna a lot of people don't expect that this stuff can happen, man. And when they say peace and safety, that's when everything's gonna fall down. And there's a lot of people that have taken this thing and don't really have a proper reason as to why they did it, right? Even though they're supposed to be highly educated, they couldn't come up with an explanation to say why they shouldn't take it. So they're just a conformist, slave, zombie like everybody else, right? But they want because they're a zombie and they're a slave, they want to try and make everybody else be on that too. They want to try and push their ways on everybody else, man. But those people that are striving to be of the elect of the nation of Israel are not going to take part in these things. And Lord will, I might do another lesson on this as well. But yeah, I might try and do another lesson on this topic as well, man. A bit more in-depth one. But my mind's like not there to go into a longer lesson at the moment, man. So it's a lucky. But yeah, a lot of these people, man, like they don't think there's any possible way that this society can fall down, but it's definitely going to. And I'm gonna end the lesson there. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, and all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Shalom.